Hey everybody, AcedTyler here. Welcome back to Let's Play Kingdom Hearts. In the last episode, we defeated Jafar and we saved all of Agrabah, but unfortunately, Jasmine is still missing because, Riku decided to kidnap her just by trusting the villains. And I don't know why he decided to do that, but, we'll just have to find out later if we ever run into him and I guess, probably beat the living crap out of him for doing such a bad idea such as that. Anyway, in this episode, we are going to leave Agrabah, and so, once more, we're going to be doing some, post-world cleanup, just by, going after those, Trinities that we haven't gotten before, because, we just unlocked the Green Trinity, and so, which means, we'll be, going back to, different worlds, to, get those, Green Trinities that were, scattered there, because, we're going to want to, because, that's basically what this playthrough is for, is that, aside from going through this, but it's also for just, kind of a completion run where I just want to make sure I got all the Trinities and also as well Dalmatians and even the Manson reports, because you also recall in the last episode that we received the one of Ansem's report, which you probably remember when, like towards the beginning of this playthrough where they were talking about Ansem's reports that were scattered in different worlds. Well, we just so happened to collect one of them, and so basically they will just they tell about how, stuff about, Ansem himself, or, stuff about, like, how the Heartless started wreaking havoc all over the place. That's basically what it tells us. And so, for this playthrough, I'll definitely be collecting, at least I'll just try my best to just, collect every single one of the answer reports, and once I got them all, then, I'm going to be reading them all, too. So, yeah, we'll just wait till we get all of them, so that way they're all, that I can read every single one of them. So that way there we can just know about the lore and how the Heartless came out. So I'm going to go ahead and buy the Golem Shield and the Mage's Staff for Donald and Goofy. Because, since those are the newest kind of weapons that Huey, Dewey, and Louie have now, and so we can go and equip them. And they actually do, well, they do increase the stats for Donald and Goofy as well. So we'll just go ahead and upgrade their weapons with those. Goofy doesn't even get any stat buffs for the Golem Shield, but I figure I'd just go and get it anyway, just for the sake of having something new to the table. So I'm actually back in Traverse Town, and before we go and start searching other worlds for Trinities, well, actually, the first thing we're going to do is that we're going to go back into the accessory shop, and you see there was that one Green Trinity that was right there. Let's go and activate this one, and we'll see where this is going to lead us to. And just by using the Trinity ladder to, make a ladder, of course, this will take us to some other kind of, or to the upper floor of the accessory shop, and we'll just see what that's going to be. Oh, we have some more Moogles. We can use your items to make unusual new items, Kupo. Let us make something for you, Kupo. Bring back a bunch of items from your travels, Kupo. So basically, they're asking us to bring a bunch of items, and that's where I'll talk about, basically what this whole room entails. First of all, we'll get some chests here real quick. Get the Dalmatians and more Mithril shards. And if you talk to this Kupo, this is actually where you can do the synthesis mechanics. So, yeah, it actually took all the way till now for us to be able to synthesize items. But yes, this is where you, if you collect those little gems or those some of those goodies that you can sometimes obtain after either after opening up a chest or by defeating the or by killing some more Heartless, you'll be getting those special gems or those some special goodies there. And those are used for creating synthesis items. And so you bring them over to that one Moogle, they will create this some kind of item, like either some equipment or maybe some certain new keychains, or for the Keyblade. And as long as you have the required kind of material for that set item, then you can be able to create this kind of item. They'll create the item for you, and then you'll be able to obtain it. And so we got this. We got another postcard, so we're going to mail that one. And so they also mentioned that they have some kind of ultimate weapon that kind of sounds close to being an actual ultimate weapon, which we'll see what it is. So I do at least want to make sure I get the right amount of materials, because to get that kind of weapon, it is a very tedious thing to do. And so it's going to be a bit repetitive, but I'm going to do the best I can to just go get those materials just to get the that kind of a weapon for this game. Now, I'm going to go into the second district because, or for a little bit, because if you go over this way, you notice there's no Heartless coming up. But the reason being, yes, these motherfuckers over there. Ladies and gentlemen, these are the Sniper Wilds, and fuck those things. Here's where I'm going to be beginning at. The Sniper Wilds are another variant of these Power Wilds. They will be roaming around the second district of Traverse Town, and now, even though there is a strategy to this, you actually want to make sure to kill them without being seen. As a matter of fact, do not get seen or be caught by them in general, because if that happens, they will spawn an endless amount of Sniper Wilds, and they will beat the shit out of you with their slingshots. And you know, there'll be no absolute way to defeat them at all. So if that ever happens, run. Go back to the first district, or the third district for that matter, and just run for your fucking life. Because they will go right after your ass. They are very, very relentless. And, you know, it's actually exclusive to Final Mix. And, you know, because they don't appear Vanilla 1. So yeah, this is actually one of the more dickish things they ever did for Final Mix. I mean, you know, I love KH1 Final Mix, but my god, that is so dickish. Fuck those things. Anyway.
Hello? Is anyone there? What am I to do? I'm all alone. Pooh! Pooh! Where are you? It's me, Piglet.
Swar, why'd you have to go and scare out this poor little thing? You know from his perspective that you are a giant, considering how tiny that piglet is. So yes, yeah, I know I was ranting over the Sniper Wilds and how we're actually now back in the 100 Acre Woods. So yeah, that's another thing that we're going to be doing is that since I got the torn page, that means I'll be back in the 100 Acre Woods. So we're going to be doing some more things here. So let's approach Piglet here.
Oh dear, I was just, never mind. I'm sorry.
Don't be scared. You're looking for Pooh, right?
You know Pooh. Oh, you see, I have something for him. I have to take it to Pooh right away. Oh, Pooh!
Oh, I believe I smell a delicious something. Something like honey.
Pooh!
Hello, Piglet. How have you been?
Oh, I'm so glad to see you. I thought you'd gone away. I brought what you asked for.
Thank you, Piglet. Now I can finally have some honey.
Really? But how?
I shall hold on to the balloon and fly like a bee up the honey tree, see?
But if you take their honey, won't the bees be angry?
Oh.
Alright, so for this one, apparently Pooh wants to go to that tree and get the, just, well, you know, eat some honey because you know, that's all Pooh really cares about is just nothing but honey. Regardless if the bees would be there, just to give him a hard time, just to sting him. Oh, first, we have, oh, hey, I remember this, it's Owl. Yes, yeah, hello there, Owl. Good day, Pooh, what are you doing? Using a balloon to get some honey? Splendid idea! Allow me to offer a few pointers. So if you already guessed, it's basically going to be some sort of a mini-game, is what it is. Ahem. Now Pooh can get honey by floating up this tree with his balloon. The honey is inside the tree hollows, not the beehives you see here. There's quite a lot of honey in these holes. If Pooh gets too close, the bees will come out to protect their honey. If they get to Pooh, they'll pop his balloon, lock onto the bees, and swat them away. The more time Pooh has at each hollow, the more honey he can eat. There's more honey higher up too. If jumping from branch to branch proves difficult, try the rush command. Rush can help you catch up to Pooh quickly, but it isn't fully reliable. Good luck! Alright folks, so yeah, this is going to be the first of the mini-games. So yes, this is basically what 100 Acre Wood entails, and is that it's nothing but mini-games. So like I said, there's really... you remember me saying that there is absolutely no combat whatsoever in 100 Acre Wood, and how it has to maintain its you know, its cutesy kind of factor as well. That's what it is. It's nothing but mini-games. So basically, with this one, you have to make sure that that Pooh can be able to get to the top of the tree to eat the honey in each of the hollows. And all you gotta do is just look out for the bees, and then when they start to come to Pooh, then you just have to whack them with the Keyblade. And that's basically it. And so every time you do that, Sora will automatically jump to a different branch, or maybe just jump somewhere else at all. And you know, like I said, or like Owl said, is that if you're not able to reach Pooh, you can the rush command will appear. So you just press the triangle button to actually just be able to catch him to him pretty easily. But since he said it isn't always reliable, then there will be times that Sora will actually miss his... Yeah, see, like I did right there? Yeah, this can be very finicky as well, because whenever you, after Sora swats away the bees, you have to make sure, like, you still have to control him into making sure that he lands on the branch, because sometimes Sora could actually miss the branch, and then he'll just end up falling down to the bottom of the tree. So you want to be careful of that too. And also, for what you just saw there, if the bees get too close to Pooh, then they will actually pop the balloon, and so he'll have to float back up there. And so as he goes to each hollow, then the points will go. The counter up there on the top left corner of the screen will go up for the amount of honey that Pooh will eat. And you want to make sure that Pooh has eaten at least about like 100 amounts of honey. And of course, this is timed as well. You see the timer right there. And yeah, also the counter's going down as well for what you can see here, because I think considering how much of a glutton that Pooh is, then yeah, it can actually go down, and he'll probably get hungry again. So so yeah, you want to make sure that you want to get to about like 100 points for the honey, because I do believe once you reach 100, then you actually get some kind of special reward for this, or I guess if you just participate. I don't know. I can't really remember which one's which though. But yeah, that's basically what it is. It's nothing but minigames, so it's overall just filler stuff, and just kind of a shoehorned Disney kind of thing. But it's Winnie the Pooh, so it's gonna have to maintain its innocence and all that kind of stuff. So there has to be no violence involved with Heartless, and none of that. It's gonna be just nothing but innocent, lighthearted nature, because that's just what it is. And so this is actually the highest kind of a tree that you can reach for what Pooh can reach, and that should be the last hollow. But yeah, that was what the torn page was for when we got to the last episode. Just to get back here.
It is rather funny what I will do for honey.
Oh yes, Pooh. It would be. You would do anything for honey. You would actually just risk anything. Like, you could probably risk all of existence and actually let the worlds be cast into darkness just for the sake of honey. Pooh, something tells me that you have some sort of a dark mind there. I mean, that could be possible. I know there could be something very sinister about you. Yeah. You and your little honey. And so that's going to be it for 100 Acre Wood for now. So, What I was also gonna say is that oh yeah, we also got the I think it was called the Nature Spark. Yeah, the Nature Spark, and Nature Spark is actually a summon gem. So that's why I'm going back over to the Fairy Godmother to unlock the that summon gem for us. And so with that, she's going to go and unlock this kind of this summon ability for us, and then we get Bambi. Bambi. Of all the summons, why Bambi? This is a little fawn that's gonna help us. Just gonna help us fight these monsters. Oh man, has he really been doing a training in the forest or anything? I don't know. But yes, some of those summons can be absolutely a bit ridiculous. So like of all things, we actually do have Bambi right now, which I'll show off a little later. I really shouldn't have Genie though, but we will once we get the chance. Alright, so I'm going to be going back to those, to the previous worlds to get their Green Trinities, now that we have the, that Green Trinity itself, to get some goodies along the way. And that's what the rest of this episode is going to be. So anyways, yeah, one thing I do want to mention is that, I do believe that if you get like, some kind of a perfect score for all the minigames in the 100 Acre Wood, then, Sora will give a new ability, and it's called the Cheer ability. And what Cheer does is that it actually increases the time for the summons, and that's basically what it is. And your other party members will get that too, like Donald or Goofy, or I think just Goofy could actually get that too, or maybe both of them. But yeah, in order to get a Sora's Cheer, then you have to get a perfect score for the 100 Acre Wood mini games. Which, of course, I mean, even if I don't really end up getting that ability, it's not really something for me to lose sleep over, because, like I said, I hardly ever use the summons. I mean, I'll still just show them off, but other than that, I hardly ever use summons, so I mean, it's not really any big deal if I don't end up getting it. But yeah, like I said, yeah, for each torn page I get, then after I get done with the world, then for each of the filler kind of episodes, or like the post-world cleanup, then that's why I'll be going back to the 100 Acre Wood and doing these mini games. But yeah, going back to what I was saying about those Sniper Wilds. So yeah, like I said, Sniper Wilds are exclusive to Final Mix, and you know, considering that they are very notorious for being one of the most obnoxious Heartless in existence, I guess that people could argue that they actually kind of prefer Vanilla KH1, and I mean, I can understand why, but you know, I'll still go back to Final Mix anyway because, well, it's a complete version. You know, I always like playing a complete version. But of course, I'll be showing off the Sniper Wilds in a video where I'll show off the special Heartless that's exclusive to Final Mix. So there'll be a video dedicated to all that, and I'll include the Sniper Wilds. So I'll at least show them off and see the kind of a strategy it is, because there is a strategy to it, actually. Anyway, next on Let's Play Kingdom Hearts, we are going to go to our next world. So until then, see you guys later.